Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Sakurako Halstead.
And I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories.
Concerned business owners mix it up in Susupi and network with government officials.
Also, tonight the governor goes Republican, but local Republicans say no way to national Republicans.
And a prison sentence scheduled to be handed down is delayed in Superior Court.
In sports, bring the family to the beach and get out on the water this weekend.
Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
I love Marianas coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Let your people know. When it comes to the pickle to chicken ratio, some people, they playing in your face, but not the McCrispy. Mickey D's McCrispy, formerly known as the Crispy Chicken Sandwich, now has some respect on his name. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Real talk. The Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwich should have been named Spicy McCrispy from jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hafaday, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth.
You're watching the Channel 2 News on January 10th from our studio high up on Capitol Hill.
Local businesses mixing it up on Saipan last night as they bring concerns direct to the governor. Let's take a look from a local Susupi area restaurant.
Last night, Marianas Business Network organized a mixer that brought together small businesses with a number of government officials. Founder and President PK Pomachan Daiko.
So we are a consortium of small businesses here on the island, and what we do is we do referrals, we provide free trainings to our members here, and we make sure that our economy is stable with our small businesses.
The mixer gave opportunity for small businesses to bring up concerns. Travis Jones of Last Shop Bar says austerity doesn't just affect those in the government, it also affects businesses with high volumes of local patronage.
I can't even tell you how important it is to us to have our people that are local, that are our customers, working so that they can afford to come out. They went from 2 nights a week to 1 night a week, from coming out as a couple to coming out as a single, and it's all dependent on austerity. And I would just like to know when we know definitively if it's going to last.
It will last.
Okay? That's it. Simple question, simple answer.
We're seriously working with it. with the legislature. I've talked to some of the members of the incoming legislature, and we're going to get to work right the first week of your inauguration. We already got the proposal to continue that and sustain.
Andrew Roberto of Marianas Variety brought up concerns he's heard from small businesses.
Can you address what's our timeline on that beach road improvement project?
The governor says he has also brought up concerns in length of completion time as well as instructions for those working on the road.
At the end of the day, I'm not going to blame UMO or anyone the agencies that are responsible for this project. I'll take full blame, full credit to that blame. I should have given them instructions to make sure that the contractor fully understands the impact that they have when they don't provide access to businesses along Beach Road. So, Mr. Roberto, according to Mr. Yulo, it should be done by February, all the way down to Hartford.
On December 23rd, 2024, Governor Arnold Palacios, after a 3-year absence as a political independent, chooses to rejoin the Republican National Party. This decision comes on the heels of a Republican victory for the U.S. presidency, a Republican majority in the U.S. Congress, and a Republican CNMI congressional delegate. The CNMI Republican Party, however, has a problem with that. In a January 3rd letter to the Republican National Committee Chairman Michael Whatley, Ramon Tebuteb, president of the CNMI Republican Party, states that, quote, Governor Palacios has a troubling history that stands in stark contrast to the core values of the Republican Party. And, quote, such actions not only violate our state party bylaws, but also contradict the rules upheld by the Republican National Committee, demonstrating a profound betrayal of our party and its dedicated members, unquote. At a meeting of the Marianas Small Business Network, Governor Palacios responds.
What was supposed to be a positive thing got spun out of control, and and that's the unfortunate part of this. And I was invited initially by the Republican National Committee to rejoin. I never really went away from the Republican Party. I just couldn't run under the Republican Party last year. So I ran as an independent. That's the only choice. I'm not sure why, what the motivation was. I can only speculate, but speculation don't count. The fact of the matter is that I'm now a registered member of the Republican National Committee, and I am a Republican governor in the eyes of the RNC.
The governor is loath to speculate on party reasoning, but ex-legislator Ed Probst feels free to take a shot.
Republicans are claiming that he's not a Republican because he's not hiring Republicans. That's so silly. Just for the record, Governor Palacios is committed to working with Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Tangan Party, Sakati Party, whoever. That's a good thing.
There will be a meeting of the CNMI Republican Party next week. Governor Palacios indicates that he may be there and that things will become clearer then.
Let's all chill out and get along.
Sentencing for a former law clerk convicted of sexual assault has been postponed.
William Abrazinskas was scheduled to be sentenced this morning in Superior Court. It didn't happen. Court personnel say the sentencing has been pushed back. Assistant AG Attorney Franny de Mapan and Chief Prosecutor Chester Hines represented the Commonwealth in the jury trial. They previously said this about today's schedule.
And now that we're getting to the sentencing part, we're going to examine the pre-sentence investigation report, see what comes out there, but we will seek somewhere close to the maximum sentence for sexual assault in the first degree, which is the highest tier of the sex offenses in the CNMI.
The AG's office says Hines is off island and scheduled back to work on Monday. According to CNMI Law's Title VI of Crimes and Criminal Procedure, sexual assault in the first degree is punishable by imprisonment for a maximum of 30 years. A pre-sentence investigation can provide some info that will help the judge and the attorneys for both sides to make decisions on what sort of sentence to ask for.
It's a huge consideration for the judge, but I think that she has to take into account what the jury found guilty on, and that's sex assault in the first degree, which is a major felony. And we got to take into account what happened to the victim in this case. So when you do take into account what happens to the victim, I think the sentence might work itself out.
Abrazinskas arrived on the island after being hired as a law clerk for Judge Kenneth Govendo. During the hiring process, he became friends with the alleged victim, a coworker, as she helped him acclimate to the island. The victim testified that after a little over a week of the law clerk being on island, she was assaulted at his apartment after bringing him some mail and going swimming in the Saipan lagoon. Abrazinskas chose not to testify during the trial. A jury of 6 deliberated the case and found Abrazinskas guilty of sexual assault in the first degree, assault and battery, and disturbing the peace. Abrazinskas was represented at trial by the Public Defender's Office. We'll bring you more on this story as it develops.
The law clerk's new attorney, Richard Miller, said this afternoon that the pre-sentence investigation report for Abrazinskas is now due on February the 13th. There is also a pending motion for judgment of acquittal, which has not yet been heard.
Coming up, a legislator is given a warm send-off on Capitol Hill.
And what does a tourist spending the new year on Saipan think of our island?
Find a plan that goes with your flow. Get unlimited local talk, text, and data at the most affordable rate with Unlimited Flow Postpaid.
Domestic violence, sexual violence, and other forms of violence can happen to anyone. It does not discriminate. If you or someone you know would like to know more, please call CARADOT's Victim Hotline at 670-234-5100. It is safe and confidential. We can help with advocacy and counseling, safety planning, access to shelter for those fleeing intimate partner violence, and referrals to other resources. CARADOT Victim Hotline 670-234-5100. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are here when you are ready.
A new international brand is coming soon, but why wait? Escape to paradise today at Marianas Beach Resort on Saipan. For just $99 for 2, enjoy an ocean view room with stunning views of the crystal clear waters. Relax by the swimming pools, dip your toes in the sand, and unwind with exclusive offers on breakfast and happy hour. Whether you're here for romance or relaxation, Marianas Beach Resort is the perfect getaway. Special rates are for NMI and Guam residents. Some restrictions apply, but not many. Call 670-234-1234 and book your escape today. Welcome back.
A first-time visitor from Japan says the natural attractions are great, but all the closed empty shops on island are perhaps not so great.
Reina Kikuchi is visiting Saipan for a few days from Kobe, Japan. It's her first time here and she's jumping in feet first, going all in.
1, 2, 3, go!
She visited the Blue Cave at Grotto and overlooked Bird Island with her daughter. This is her favorite part about the island.
Actually, we were very much impressed by people, like local people, like everywhere we go, it's just really friendly, very nice. Once we got lost in Garapan, we couldn't go back to our hotel. And then we were just walking around, and then everyone said, and then we asked a few people, and then in the end, the lady in the restaurant actually took us to the hotel because it was only 1 minute away, but we couldn't just find a small corridor, and so we're just very, very friendly. Yeah, I was very impressed. Yeah.
Although the island's people left a great impression, it still evidently has room for improvement.
It was slightly shocking in a way that some shops were closed. We thought it was kind of like really, so to speak, touristy, like, really like shopping and all the things. But when we arrived in Garapan, like quite many, some shops were closed, and it's no longer, like casino. It's a huge casino there was closed, and so it was like, and then I heard it's just because of COVID, and yeah, so I know there's nothing much we can really do because it was a huge thing, but still, we are very hoping that it will be lively maybe once again, yeah, because it's a really lovely place, beautiful weather, beautiful beach, and the people are friendly, and especially we feel very, very safe here, like walking around even at night, going to the restaurant and coming back and everything, it's just really safe. And so I hope that more people will come and enjoy Saipan.
Even with the uncontrollable circumstance, Reina has a positive outlook on her first experience here and plans to come back again.
I don't know, like everything seemed to be like really organized, the hotel people, send us taxi at the airport and pick up, and the people at the hotel very friendly and helpful, and all the tour guides and taxi drivers have been like really extremely friendly and helpful and sharing all the information about Saipan, and I feel like everyone want to make sure that we enjoy Saipan, every single moment, and we have been doing that, so it has been great, so thank you.
On this 23rd Legislature's last and final session, Representative Vicente Camacho departs service, Representative Manny Castro slides into the 24th Senate, and after 10 years of successive service, now House Leader Edwin K. Probst takes his leave. But before Mr. Probst is given the opportunity to gracefully depart the House chamber, Representative Marissa Flores.
And I keep hearing myself saying that I'm not going to cry, I'm not going to cry. And I'm looking at our floor leader and I'm thinking I'm not going to cry. But if I do, forgive me, because you lead with your heart, and that's a fact. And your faith really guides you through this journey.
We hear from Representative Vincent Aldon.
Floor leader, I've always followed you, and I'll continue to follow you, and thank you so much for, giving me that encouragement to, don't be afraid and jump into the fray, and, don't be one of those complainers, but actually try it.
That being said,
as we're heading into the 24, legislature, I would like the public to, marinate this, for the next 2 years, right? The census for the entire CNMI is, the population is 47,000, right? And out of that 47,000, almost 4,000 are government employees.
According to Aldon, the census includes men, women, and children, meaning that over 15% of the workforce in the CNMI have government-related jobs.
The numbers doesn't lie. Government is way overbloated. So marinate that, for the next 2 years.
Mr. Aldon then took another moment to sprinkle his marinade on the CUC before Speaker Edmund Villagomez returned to the Probst at hand.
I am a product of the late Mrs. Brooks. Definitely one of the best teachers I've had in my life, and I can see her influence and her impact on you and your siblings as well, and as well as Mr. Probst.
And finally, Edwin Probst, still healthy, not crying, upon his departure from the House, honors his colleagues.
This has been an incredible run. I have been so blessed and honored to serve with you. These 2 years have been amazing, and I've done this for 10 years, and I can say without hesitation that this has been probably the smoothest I've ever seen things go through. And don't get me wrong, I do know that we have our struggles, but I'm talking about us working together. Sure, we've had some bumps in the road, but we've always made a point to make amends, and have respect.
Ed makes sure to praise his wife Daisy and his Chief of Staff Ed Calvo before giving his attention to the legislative body.
And I'm only here because of them. So I'm most grateful for everything that they've given me, and their faith and their support and love and kindness and generosity. I've been so blessed, and that includes, of course, everybody in Precinct 1, but also all of our constituents who've been there for me and my family throughout the years, not just here in Precinct 1, but not just in Precinct 1, but also throughout the island of Saipan and Tinian and Luta. We're forever grateful for that love and support that we've received.
Ed Probst still claims to have no definite plans for the future, but is still, he says, interested in opening a Saipan delicatessen.
So, sir, thank you for your years of dedication to your precinct. Thank you for the years of dedication to the Commonwealth. Jesus Masi, and I wish you, Auntie Daisy, and your kids the best of luck.
We head now to Saipan International and take a look at who's on the way in and who's on their way out. Buckle up.
The holiday rush has now settled a week into the new year. As arriving passengers quickly leave Saipan International Airport, Kylie shares a little about her trip to Japan.
It was cold, honestly. It really made me miss Saipan, so I'm glad to be home.
When she's abroad, this is what she looks forward to come home to.
I miss the ocean. Yeah, it's so nice and warm and clear here, so I feel like it's easier to want to go to the beach and get in the water and be in nature, but when you're somewhere cold and dreary, the last thing you want to do is hop in the water.
These are a couple of personal goals she would like to work on.
I would like to get back on going to the gym more consistently, and eating good, healthy food.
As Kylie arrives, we see off a possible future veterinarian as he studies animal science.
My name is Richard Castro. I'm flying to Pullman, Washington for school.
Richard has been away for a year now and is also in the military part-time.
National Guard also there in Washington for the Army.
There's one main thing he looks forward to when he comes home.
My family.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Family, the beach, and warmth is what many appreciate about the CNMI. Welcome to Saipan, adios, and lelabo.
Coming up in Good Sports, you are the wind beneath my sails. We're sailing away.
Watch.
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Docomo Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
Come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come, join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas sports fans. The National Weather Service tells us it's going to be a beautiful weekend in Saipan, so slip into your swimwear, slap on your sun lotion, and ride the wind with not 1 or 20, but 500 sails. You're looking for an adventure, Saipan? 500 Sails offers outrigger canoe sailing rides.
Today we're here at the Crown Plaza Beach Resort, and we offer canoe sailing rides for free for our locals. There's a fee for the visitors, and they get a chance to experience traditional sailing canoe. It's an authentic cultural practice that's still important to this day. That's how our people got here. And it's also therapeutic and enriching. We haven't had anybody that's gone that didn't enjoy it. Thousands of people have sailed, many of the local community. We've had people as young as, I think, 6 months with the parent, up to 90. So It's something that people won't forget. It's a great lifetime memory.
Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Gumasakman in Susupe. Wednesday and Thursday at 3 p.m. at Crown Plaza, and Fridays on Managaha Island. Check the schedule online at 500sails.org.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Tonight, partly cloudy with only a 20% chance of isolated clouds occurring, with low temperatures of 77 degrees. The weekend forecast is go outside. There's only a 10% chance of rainfall, highs of 87 and lows of 77 in the evenings. Winds will be gently cooling the air as the sun warms the salted skin fresh from the aquamarine sea. The sun has set at 6:03 this evening and will rise tomorrow, Saturday morning at 6:46 a.m. Enjoy CNMI. It's a beautiful morning, perfect for a dip and a nap. And I will see you in the water and drying off on land.
That's news, good sports, and weather. Thank you for joining us.
We'll see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend.